Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lex and my, it's been quite a while since I've done a rambling video. See guys, I remember how to do them. Anyway, let's get into the meat and potatoes of the video, shall we? Our story begins in the good old Emerald Isle, Ireland, and the recent drama surrounding a K-pop concert. The concert in question was held at the SSE Arena in Belfast and was marketed as a K-pop tribute concert that included, but was not limited to, songs from popular groups such as Blackpink and BTS. There were some parents, specifically mothers who are a bit more on the vocal end of this, who attended the concert that complained that there was children crying, with one mother saying, quote, "I thought it was good, but then there was some parts that were a little bit raunchy. There were some parts that were the K-pop songs that the kids didn't know, and there were some parts that my friend's daughter felt were inappropriate, and she is 7, end quote. From this BBC article, it states that a lot of the parents, and furthermore the kids, were disappointed about the show because they wanted to see specifically K-pop Demon Hunters, and the songs from that movie, those songs were not performed until the end of the show. I saw one video where a mother complained that the show was not K-pop, and I'm not fully sure what that means. Now, I know K-pop Demon Hunters has this worldwide popularity, and everyone has heard about it somewhere, somehow, from someone. But I feel like this entire drama, and I say that loosely, comes down to parents not reading the fine print or doing research, and then blaming everybody else. I even looked up the poster that was used for this event, and yes, the characters, which look AI generated, do look very K-pop Demon Hunters inspired, but it says in the big purple fine print the artists that are going to be performed there, the songs that are going to be performed there. However, the actual website for the event does say that it is like a family or all ages kind of event, which does contradict the statement parents made about, some of the parts being not appropriate. But on the Facebook page for the tour, I went digging, trying to find videos and pictures from that night, and they also had some footage of the dances. But from the footage they showed, it just, looks kind of like bouncing up and down and jumping, and nothing too risque from what I can see. The organizers of this concert released a statement that comes down to, "We performed the song as advertised. The show went fine, but we've heard your complaints." The Facebook responses are very mixed. One of them, there was a mom who was there voicing her frustrations. There was another comment I saw by this woman who, said, "Read before you purchase the ticket." And now that the backbone is out of the way, I'd like to give my thoughts on this situation. Now, I enjoy K-pop myself. A lot of it is upbeat, and, I like a good dance song. And I do like a lot of the songs from K-pop Demon Hunters, such as Soda Pop, and This Is What It Sounds Like. However, K-pop is a genre of music, not the short form for the movie name. If we're going to shorten the name of the movie, I've seen people use the acronym KPDH for it, or, even Demon Hunters. And the parents being upset with the lack of K-pop Demon Hunter songs didn't seem to read past the word K-pop or look past the doodles on the poster. Now, my parents were very careful with what media my sister and I were consuming. For example, my mom, God rest her soul, would read the age ratings on video games, movies, and listen to song lyrics to ensure we weren't exposed to anything she deemed unsavory at a very young age. I also remember when I was about 12, 13, There were boys in my class playing things like Grand Theft Auto and Call of Duty, which are both rated M, but then there's games like Pokemon, which are rated everyone 10 and up. The parents should have looked into some of the bands or groups mentioned, and, I sound like a broken record, but the parents should have, parented and looked into the music and the dances being performed and going, hey, this doesn't seem like an age-appropriate event for my child. It's like when people don't read the IKEA instructions and then get upset that their new bed frame looks like a bookshelf. This entire drama, and I don't really think it counts as drama, it's just a group of people who didn't research the product or the event correctly, then went on social media to complain instead of going, oopsie, I didn't do my due diligence as a parent. It's not the venue's fault that you didn't do the research. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video and want to see more of my content, then please subscribe to Sweet Hister Tea, a channel full of random facts, lots of sparkles, and tons more videos to come in the future. Thank you so much again for watching, and until next time, bye-bye!